I'm so frustrated right now that as I was talking and trying to record a video, I scratched myself so hard that I made myself bleed. That is how stressed out I am right now. I didn't even realize I was scratching myself that hard. I didn't do it on purpose, I just didn't realize how hard I was scratching myself. Because I am not feeling well. I'm feeling like I am going to barf at any moment. And if you guys watched my last video, which was a pregnancy announcement, you know why I'm sick. Unfortunately, it is not all gumdrops and gummy bears in the Aikens household. Unfortunately, yesterday when I went to go get my ultrasound, my very first ultrasound, the ultrasound lady informed me that she could not find a fetal pole, which is essentially a fancy word for saying baby. She couldn't find the baby. Now, there are two possibilities why she couldn't find the baby. The first and most hopeful reason why is because of, not me getting my dates wrong, because I know exactly when my period was, but I don't ovulate 2 weeks exactly after my period, so, but that we caught the pregnancy early, and I'm actually not as far along as we thought. So we're hoping that with waiting a week and going back on Monday, getting another ultrasound and even more blood work for the third time, that will show us that there is a baby developing in there. We just caught it really, really early. Or not like really, really early, just early. Because if it was like really, really early, you wouldn't even be able to, okay, so we saw the gestational sac and we saw the yolk sac, and the gestational sac is what turns into the placenta that holds the baby in your womb, and the yolk sac just essentially is the thing that gives a baby the nourishment until the gestational sac turns into the completely formed placenta. So my doctor said that he was really optimistic at the fact that I still had a yolk sac, and so that's good. However, I did not find that out until today. I did not talk to my doctor about it until today. So when I left the ultrasound office yesterday, I was convinced that I had lost the baby because of what I was being told by the ultrasound person. She just kept telling me that she couldn't find the fetal pole, which if left at that would have been fine. I could have done my own research and come up with my own conclusions and then waited and talked to my doctor this morning, and I wouldn't have freaked out as bad. However, she kept asking me if there was any way possible that I got my dates wrong, if I didn't remember my period correctly, and I kept telling her, no, I know exactly when it was, and she just kept going, well, that's not good. So, when you have a medical professional telling you, making you feel like, I'm just frustrated at that. I'm frustrated that she just didn't leave it at, I can't find the fetal pole, let me call Dr. Edwards. Sorry, I didn't mean to say his name on here. I'm sure he won't care. But, let me talk to the doctor and see what he wants to do, and then boom, and then we, go from there. Instead of putting in a little bit of her own opinion, because it wasn't so much all the words she said, but like her face and her tone, like just everything about her said miscarriage. You are miscarrying your baby. Like, everything about her. Because trust me, I've been there. I've done that. I've had a miscarriage. I've had the ultrasound lady pull up no heartbeat. I know what that look is. I know how they look. And so I know that look all too well. So it's just a little frustrating. So that the second outcome is that I have lost the baby. That for whatever reason the baby stopped developing at some point, but my gestational sac kept growing. My body kept giving it nutrients and that sort of thing. And so from experience from other friends who have gone through a similar thing, they had to then get DNCs because their body wasn't miscarrying or wasn't flushing out the sac and the baby because it was assuming that the baby was still growing. But my doctor said that he is optimistic, that he thinks that we just caught it early, and that if my blood bank and my numbers are a little low, that he will put me on medicine because he just thinks that we just got the pregnancy early. And so yesterday I wasn't thinking of any of that. I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I have lost the baby. I have lost the baby. Oh my gosh, I've lost the baby, because that was, I mean, essentially, excuse the honking. My cat was like in the driveway. That was what was being told to me. And then when I talked to my doctor on the phone today, he's just like, oh, I'm optimistic. Do you have any questions? Blah, 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 all that stuff. And I'm just like, oh, like, this sounds a lot less terrifying now that I've talked to you. And, yeah, so I'm just a little, yesterday I was overwhelmed and upset, and then today I'm just really frustrated. I'm tired. I have not been getting good sleep. I've been having nightmares. My nausea is going through the roof, so that's irritating. And I'm dehydrated because I could tell my mouth is just like super dry. And I'm just frustrated that I was led to believe that my baby is not in there. And that might end up being the outcome. However, we don't know that yet. So I should have not been now, I would have been perfectly fine with my doctor being like, hey, there's 2 possible outcomes, blah, 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 explain the whole thing to me. But I felt like I was thrown, and see, I guess with other people who haven't gone through loss or haven't gone through miscarriage probably wouldn't automatically assume the worst. That wouldn't have affected them that bad. But I cried in my car uncontrollably after that appointment and couldn't leave because I was crying so hard because I've already been through so much crap. And this kind of stuff just takes a toll on my body that I can't explain. And only other moms who have been through a miscarriage, who have been through an infant loss or, a child loss and have tried to get pregnant again, understand. Heck, even moms who have been in the journey of adoption and that's fallen through, like, they kind of understand how hard it is to, like, after experiencing something like that and then going through something similar again, like, it's just it's so hard to explain. And yesterday I was so down, but today, after talking to my doctor, I'm still stressed out. I still feel very overwhelmed in my brain. But anyway, so today I'm a lot more hopeful. Really, it's a 50-50 chance, Earth-wise. Oh, butterfly! Sorry. Oh, I love my butterflies. Sorry. I get emotional when I see butterflies. Anyways, I'm feeling a lot better. in a sense. I'm still feeling overwhelmed. It's just so hard to not feel overwhelmed. I feel like this week until I get my next ultrasound is going to drive me insane. So I apologize for the long video that this has become, but I'm just trying to like tell you guys what's up and what's going on. My mom is watching Lily today. She watched her last night and then she's watching her some today, and I'm just gonna went to Walmart to get a few things, but I'm just gonna take a chill pill. I'm just gonna relax. I'm going to work on flushing out any negativity in my brain and focus on God, because no matter what happens, whether the baby stays here or goes to heaven, God is my comforter. God is my peace. Like, he's by my side. He's going through this with me. So everything eventually will calm down. I'm not going to say everything's going to be okay, because if I lose the baby, that's not okay, but God will be with me and he'll give me peace and strength to get through it. And so I'll get through it. And that's just kind of how life is. I don't think everything always turns out okay, but I think you get through life, and if you can get through life without feeling like you're broken in a million pieces every single day, you're doing pretty good. Like, if you only feel like halfway broken, I think, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, making it through life is an accomplishment, you guys. Just making it, and I hope you guys understand, like, where I'm, like, I hope that makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, this video has been extremely long, so I apologize. I apologize if I sound really awful. My sinuses are killing me. They are so bad, and Alabama weather has been so awful. But I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.